So I did this coaster here, and I used a water slide, and then I did these other ones, and as you can see, what happened was I smudged the mica powders, so you can see there all the mica powder on the black there. And so I'm going to show you how I fixed it. So that first one I showed you was how I fixed it. So these are the water slides, and they're also called temporary tattoos. And there's a bit of time here where I try and decide which ones to use because I didn't really plan ahead. So I've got my scissors and I'm cutting the bits that I'm going to use, hopefully in frame so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm really unsure which ones to pick, so bear with me. But yeah, I've chosen this one for the one with the blue sunglasses because I just think the silver and the blue will go well together. So with these water slides, you take off the front plastic sheet and then you lay them down where you want them. Make sure you get them around the right way. Place them roughly where you want them, and then just apply a tiny little bit of pressure to sort of stick them down. You only get one shot at this, so it's really worth taking your time and working out where you want it to sit. So there's me just rubbing it down so it just gets a little bit of stickiness. That won't be enough. I then have to apply water and then rub the back, just like if you remember when you were younger, putting a temporary tattoo on. Now the best way to use these, once you've got them really wet, not too wet that they like slide all over the place and fall off before you're ready, but when they're wet enough, get them all right onto the edges so that the edges really do take hold. And then you should just be able to push and slide rather than peel them off. And there you go. So that's that one. Now obviously this hasn't fixed the mica issue so far, but that will follow. So I'll speed this bit up because you don't want to see me faffing around trying to find out which ones to choose. Okay, so I think I've chosen one here. That was really painful. So again, I'm just going to cut it, and then I will take the front little plastic sheet off, and I will spend a bit of time now making sure I put it where I want it to go. So I've put my fingers in the middle of the little pattern so I can roughly work out where I want it to go. Press it down gently, add the water, give it a rub or a press. And again, I'm going to work those edges in because I don't want it coming up at the edges. And then when I feel like it's going to move, I can slide it off. But I will need a bit more water, I think. There we go. So there's that one. So that's the last one with its hairband. And then, as I said, this is the one that was already done, and I've top coated that. So this is how I fixed the issue with the mica going everywhere. So you can see all this stuff here. That's where when I put the mica on the mould, it kind of flew everywhere. So this is the black pen I'm going to use. And it's literally just a case of just colouring it in. And because it's black on black, and I'm going to use the same stroke, I'm going to go from left to right, right to left. I'm not going to go up, down, diagonally and all the rest of it. When I put a top coat on, the strokes will actually just disappear underneath the top coat, as you saw on the first one. So I'll just show you a few bits where you can see how good the effect is. I mean, look there, the difference between the top half and the bottom half. That's how good these pens are. They work amazingly on cured resin. They also work great on moulds as well, and I kind of regret that I didn't put them on the mould, because these were such intricate moulds that I should have either tidied up my mica properly and not rushed it, or I should have used pens, I think. So I'll speed these bits up because you don't need to see me colouring in, but just to let you know, it's very soothing. It's like being a child again, just doing all the colouring in. But again, I'm going left to right, left to right, left to right, unless it's a really small area and I have to sort of go in a different direction for that area. But it's a very satisfying thing to do. So I'm getting the silver pen and the gold pen out as well at the moment, because I thought I might as well just tidy up everything. So these are all pens from the same family. Now on this one I stayed pretty much out of focus most of this, so I'm like colouring in down the bottom and you can't see it, but I decided to do the detailed work first on this one. So I used the gold, the silver, and off screen you can't see, I was also doing the rose gold for the lips from a different family of pens. And then here I am again colouring in. So you get the idea. And then it's nearly all done. So what I'll do next is I will add a top coat to all of these like I did with the first one, and that will seal everything in. And then yeah, they'll be as shiny as that one. No mica anywhere that you can see that shouldn't be where it shouldn't be.